Can you hear me? There we go. I see some volume now. All right, what is up, strivers? I missed yesterday. I was working on Wallet Connect and helping out Koala get Wallet Connect integrated. Just working through lots of little itty bitty bugs that were making it unusable, actually. Really annoying. But got them all fixed. Really satisfied with the amount of stuff I got done yesterday. But I didn't. Other stuff got pushed off the plate, so here we are. Missed a day. That's all right. So, one of the benefits of yesterday is that now I know that my Kadena Dart SDK is actually working, is actually doing what it needs to do, which is really, really nice. So we are going to, this packed result is part of my Dart SDK, so I'm going to do flutter pub add Kadena Dart SDK. So anyone can use this. It works really well with the Wallet Connect Flutter library that I've been building. Like they mesh, they integrate really, really well. So I'm actually probably going to copy some of the code that I have from my example D app, because it's got everything that I need to communicate with a wallet, to build transactions and all that good stuff, which is something that I want. And I don't think I need to get ChatGPT to build that for me. That'd probably take a lot longer than necessary. Yeah. So, but picking up kind of where we left off, first off, let's import our packed result here. Boop. Boom. Okay, so we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. We can add the Kadena service. There we go. So we have errors in both still, it looks like. I'm not sure why there are errors here, but probably errors here because this has errors. There we go. Hello, where are you, Mr. Error? Oh, there it is. Get the new transaction. I'm just going to comment that out. Oh, looks like I need it. Okay. And there's a new transaction. Add it to the transactions list and emit an event. Okay. So that's part of the watch account function. I don't really need that. I also don't really want to use a stream as the new transaction stream. That just kind of sounds a little annoying. I can use a value notifier, which is a simpler API to work with than a stream. Streams they're a lot heavier than I probably need. Okay, so we are getting the active chains. We do have the network ID. We do have the network. It's getting that from the environment. Love it. That's awesome. I might throw some defaults in here just so I have those. So I can add a default value, https api.testnet.chainweb.com. Yep. And honestly, the network ID I will be getting from the packed API, so I don't need to worry about the network ID actually. So I can get rid of that. There we go. So we have our list of transactions. We can get our transactions. Again, I'll probably make this a value notifier instead of just a list. So Mr. Kadena service. Pretty sure it's a value notifier. Yep, there we go. value notifier in our get transactions. We do want active chains. We will have our value notifier here. There we go. You are blue. Annotate overridden numbers, right? What are you? Private field could be final. Yeah, sure. Maybe. Value notifier. Okay. Again, I don't care about using a stream. I really don't want to do that. That sounds horrendous. So we will not do that. So I'll get rid of you. I'll get rid of the stream controller. Sorry, ChatGPT, it's not what I want. I don't want to do that. I don't need to watch account. I can actually make the account I can also make the account a value notifier. Alright, so we have get account. It's probably angry because it's not overriding anything. I think I can do it to everything actually. Just make everything a value notifier. So I'd love to be able to change all of these on a whim, you know, which makes things a little interesting. Is that gonna work? Oh. Yo. It worked. Let's go. There we go. Don't care about watch account. Everything's a value notifier. Get rid of you. And there's a very dumbed down, simple version of our Kadena service. Now, let's think really quick through, like for example, like what? Sorry, that was my wrist. So I've never gonna pop that much. Just thinking this through. There are I'm kind of building everything from scratch here. And so we need to establish our forms of communication to make everything work. And what do I mean by that? I mean that there are 3 entities that need to communicate in order for me to interact, to actually interact with the blockchain. We have the wallet, has my private keys. We have the DApp that is doing something with those private keys, signing transactions. Then we have the blockchain itself that is accepting transactions and committing them, putting them in blocks, finalizing them, running our code. And so we need to establish communication between all 3 of those pieces in order for this to work. Now, building a multi-chain IDO, we have the additional complexity on top of that where the blockchain we're communicating with is actually multiple. where we're going to have to communicate with multiple chains potentially at the same time and send off all those transactions at the same time. It also means that there's additional complexity on the wallet side where I have to sign multiple transactions to make it all work. And so we need to create effectively a many-to-many between the wallet signing multiple transactions using QuickSign, the D app that is able to request multiple signatures at the same time using QuickSign and know what it needs to request, and also that is able to respond, like send all those transactions to the given chain as expected, as intended. So there's so much in there already that like is just annoying to think about, and let's see if I can break that down and just kind of make it a bit more clear what I'm talking about. So we have a circle. We're gonna say that Mr. Circle, this is the D app, and you can't see that. We're gonna make this text black. That didn't work either. Wait, are you just tiny? Oh, you are. You're tiny. Okay. That's it. Mr. Dap. You're tiny. Alright. Let's make you bigger. How's that? That's good. Alright, so we have our DAP. I'm going to group these. Okay. So the DAP is like the central unit that's making everything work. So we have our DAP. And then we have our wallet. And the wallet is just doing all kinds of good things, you know. He's just there to sign transactions. And so what we'll do is we will send transactions. You can't see that, can you? There we go. So what we do is we send transactions. Can I add text on top of this? Nope. Whatever. Oh, but I can curve it. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, this is... Oh, there we go. All right. That looks way more fancy than straight arrow, right? All right, so we are sending transactions. I'll just put transaction request. That's really big. That's fine. So we have transactions requests that go to the wallet, and this is when your wallet pops up and says, hey, I need to sign something. And then we are going to send it back to hey, that worked. Awesome. Interesting. Can I like select the points that make you up? I don't know. But let's swap the arrows. All right. So then it responds with signed transactions. And I mean, this should be really clear, but we're just breaking it down. We need to be very granular. We got to be very clear if we want ChatGPT to be able to build our stuff. And also so we know what needs to be built. If I don't know what needs to be built, then it's not really going to work either way, right? So it looks like my network connection's actually really bad right now. It says it's dropped like 20% of the frames. That really stinks. Wonder what's going on. Let's close some things that don't need to be open. Try and save my computer. Because the drop frames are over 20% now. I hope this video looks fine, but I mean, if I'm dropping 20% of my frames, I really doubt it. My CPU is doing okay, so this must be a network issue. Interesting. This is the first time this has happened. They're up to 21%. I feel like the video is just slowly getting worse. Let's see if we can fix this. Yeah, so it looks like it's cutting out it's like frame skipping quite a bit. I think I might restart OBS and try to record again, which I know kind of stinks, but I mean it's dropped like 25% of the frames now at this point, so definitely not really usable or like viewable. I don't want people to go through that, so